Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. It is April Fool's Day, but this is not a trick. Look who it is.
Surprise!
Mr. Chad Marvelous.
Sorry to anybody who was wearing headphones. That was really loud.
How are you, Chad?
I'm doing good. Allergies, it's that time of year. So March through May, this is me. I'm going to sound stuffed up probably, but yeah. So
Yeah.
How about you?
I've been sick for the past almost week now.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just I got randomly sick on Thursday, and then I've just been, this weekend was awful. And I'm just now feeling better. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Getting sick is not fun. So.
Seriously, I've decided I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. Would it be great if you could
just make that choice?
Just choose that. That would be awesome.
I've opted out of being sick anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to not.
I've opted out of being a human being for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So tonight it's gonna be a very chill night. I do have this Barbie Miniland. Is it Miniland?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
It's the four those four transition scenes when Barbie and Ken are going from Barbie Land to the real world. It's super cute. There was a sale on Amazon, so it was like $12 or something. I was like,
perfect.
Yes.
I love being able to get things when you're able to get them at those random low prices like that. I also didn't even know that existed. I've never seen that before, so that's really cool.
Yeah, it might still be on there on sale. I don't know, but yeah, Amazon is interesting. I do go on once in a while to check prices, just to see what's. I'll do a search on fashion dolls and just see what's on sale, and because you never know, stuff like that pops up all the time.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh yeah. So we're doing that. Lost track. I have a tiny little Squishmallow. I don't know what this is. My husband got this for me, so I think it's just a little plush thing. And doll news. I do have some junk. Thank you for people that submitted their junk to show. I did get my He-Man. I ordered the. I'll show it to you. Hold on.
Oh, the new Barbie signature one.
No. I did get that one. I get the Skeletor one. But I got the. I'll pull it up here.
Oh, we've got a visitor.
Oh, hi, Papa Marvelous. How you doing? How you doing?
Had to say hi. I'm watching you in the other room, but had to say hi.
Well, hello. Thank you for the gift.
Oh, he walked out, but he'll see it. There's a 30-second delay from here to the TV, so he'll see that.
Yeah. I am pulling up the thing that I got. Sorry, it's taking forever. It is this guy. Really? Okay. So they did a collab with the artist is James Jean, and he redesigned the OG He-Man and Battle Cat and Skeletor and Panther in his art style, and this is gorgeous to me.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. So I just got that today, and I was like debating. I was like, should I open that tonight? But I want to kind of like take my time with it. So I will be recording a video for that at some point. But yeah, so that was the highlight of my of my week, I guess, so far. But yeah, so let's see who is in the chat. So Justin, hello. Meryl, George, hello. Happy April Fools. Colleen, hello. Yeah, thank you, Meryl. Hit the like button if you are enjoying the live stream. It helps with the algorithm, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. Wanda. Hello, Wanda. Plastic Perfection. Yay! I'm glad you caught the live tonight with very special guest Chad Marvelous in the house. Bradful, hello. Mikey, hello. Silly Dials, hello.
Hi, everybody.
All right. So let's get into doll news. Is there anything before we get into it? Is there anything that's like on your mind as far as like stuff that you've seen or that you want to buy or anything you want to comment on regarding doll news?
Yeah,
stuff?
I wanted to say hi.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Hi, Mama Marvelous.
Hi.
See you.
This is
thank you.
Okay.
The danger of doing a live stream with me is you may get interrupted by my family. So sorry.
I expect it. I expect it at this point.
At this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like, nothing. I don't know. There's a couple things that I have piqued my interest as far as like doll news is concerned. I've slowed way down on like purchasing new things because like I don't get a lot of the Playline stuff anymore. I've been doing a lot of secondhand vintage stuff. Like my focus has kind of shifted over to 80s and 90s stuff, with a few exceptions being like limited edition and collector releases. Those are kind of like, when it comes to new stuff, that's kind of been my focus. I haven't really been like looking at Playline as much. I mean, I look at it. Of course I look at it. But I haven't been buying as much of the Playline stuff recently anyway. Not saying I'm stopping. I've just kind of slowed down. But there is a few, like obviously the new Cree Productions Wave 4 that came out. I was already able to get them because when Walmart posted them online, and I don't know if they were supposed to because it didn't even have a picture. I was able to buy all 3 of them, so I was able to get them. I've already got them, so I'm going to be doing a video about that. But those I'm really excited for because they're a couple of them, 2 of them are characters that I never had the first time through. So, but what else was there? Oh, the K-pop Demon Hunters. Did you see who ended up winning for the vote?
Yes. Oh yes.
So that was the other thing I was kind of excited about.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I feel like we have so many girl dolls coming out for K-pop, and I was like, we don't even have like the full group, which is like kind of annoying. But maybe one day we'll get them. It'd
be nice. I mean, to give the Saja Boys the the same treatment as obviously Huntrix is like the protagonist. Like they're the main focus. So I get it. But yeah, it'd be nice to get the Saja Boys. I mean, BTS dolls. Hello, like they got dolls. Right. So. Yeah.
Even if it was like a collector kind of level thing, like you get all 5 for a certain price, and I think people would be down for that.
Yeah. I will say that I am hoping that we get. I'm hoping that we do still, even though we voted. Everybody voted and we got Demon Genu. I am hoping that we get sleeping bag Mira. I forgot her name. Is that it? Is it Mira?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we do also get her, because I would like to get her.
Yeah, it's a cute, it's a fun outfit. Yeah. I don't know, like when they do like vote stuff like that, I'm trying to think of like what they've done in the past and if they've ended up like producing like what didn't get picked like down the line. You know?
I feel like that maybe that has happened before, but when it comes to Mattel specifically, I don't think it really has, or at least that I can think of. I think for Monster High, I feel like they've re-entered like a character to vote on into a later poll to vote on again. So like we may have voted for one and not gotten a character, but later they brought it back and we voted and got them the second time through. So that might happen, but I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? Colleen mentioned the River Styx, and that's actually one first thing I wanted to talk about. This is old news. I haven't gone live like this in like a month, so I'm kind of backed up on stuff. But I'm excited about this River Styx. I have the G1 River Styx. One of my very, very few. Literally, I have 3 Monster High G1 Monster High dolls now. Girl dolls. But she is one of them just because I love her design. There's something like really like cool about her, the color scheme, the way she looks, like the stuff that she comes with. She's just a really like interesting, I don't know. There's something about her that I'm like really, really into. But so I'm glad that they're coming out with this like other version of her. I think it'll be really fun.
Me too, because that's what's been my thing with Monster High, especially, is I've been selling off all of my Playline dolls, and the only ones that I have left are the collector dolls. And so I'm super excited for this, because the exception to that is if there's a character that I've only got one doll, like they only made one doll for, like River, for example, I'm keeping all of those because I want one of every character, you know. But the other reason that I'm really excited for this, like I love her and I love her colors. That's the biggest thing for me, is her color scheme. But the Haunted line, the entire line, that was the first line that got me into Monster High. That was the first Monster High doll that I ever owned was Vendala Doubloons. Is it Vendala? I get Vendala, and the other one, there's 2 pirate themed dolls. One was the gold one from G2, and then one was the haunted one, the teal turquoise one. Anyway, that one, the turquoise one. Anyway, she was the first Monster High doll I ever got, and that was the first set from Monster High G1 that I ended up completing, and I just love their designs, and River, especially the individual, you know, the unique characters for that line. So like when I saw that we were getting this, I was super excited because she's got a way darker color scheme, which makes her so interesting to me. Yeah,
and they're giving her I don't know where I saw. They're giving her the skull in her head, like you can. It's like a see-through skull or whatever.
I think cool. I read somewhere that they had originally planned to do that with the first one, but they're like, no, it's going to be too scary for kids, so they didn't do it. And then they kept that idea and used it for that collector, the off-white doll. But yeah, that's really cool that they're finally doing that. So
yeah,
and she's getting a scythe instead of just a bow. Well, she's got a bow on the scythe, I guess, but
right. Yeah, definitely darker. Wonder Woman, I don't know. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I did not get her. But I think she's cool. I like the way she looks. I grew up watching the Linda Carter Wonder Woman show. So I feel like not that this is like Linda Carter or anything, and I'm sure there probably is a Linda Carter Wonder Woman out there somewhere.
I think there is, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just saw this and I was like, oh, and she's cute. But yeah, I didn't get her. So,
I actually really like this line because it's like it's kind of a old school, like the old school comic version or cartoon, like animated version of the character through the lens of Barbie. So like
Right.
it's kind of like a modern take on that older one. Whereas like we've gotten different iterations over the years to modernize it and make it look higher tech or like more like awesome and cool and whatever. But like this is cool. This to me is like a callback to the older. So I really like the design of this one. I don't necessarily collect the superheroes as much, but I do really want Poison Ivy from this line, and I plan on getting her. I'm hoping to find her at the doll show coming up on December on April 11th coming up, which, by the way, anybody in Northern California, I'm going to be selling at the World Doll Day show on April 11th. It's a Saturday. But anyway, little shameless plug there. But I'm hoping to find one. I've seen like the past two that I went to, people were selling it. So I'm hoping to find one there because I'd like to get her. But she's the only one from this particular line that I want, is that Poison Ivy.
Right. I don't know. Have there been other ones in this line besides those three? Because I know there was what's her name, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, there was Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman that I can think of off the top of my head. There was also I don't know if they're part of the same line because like they're technically like they did the X-Men characters. So there was Storm and there was Mystique and one other, the Phoenix, I think. I don't know if they're part of the same line or whatever, but I would kind of lump them together because they're like comic book characters,
superheroes. Yeah. I feel like the last three have been DC. I feel like.
By the way, hi everybody in the comments. I am reading the chat as it's going up, and I see several people saying hi. So hi. Sorry, I'm not like responding to each person individually, but
speaking of K-pop, these dolls look great. I'm very excited about Gina, obviously. I think they're coming out soonish. I think.
I hope so. And you know what's funny? I ordered the golden dolls, the collector set when it popped up, because like I don't regret it, but what I'm about to say may sound like I regret it. But no, I ordered it like a dummy, thinking, "Oh, this is what we're gonna get. This is the only thing we're gonna get." So I want to order it. I don't regret it because I'm happy with the design. Like they look cool, so I'm excited to see those. But I want these ones, like these. If I couldn't get the other, or if I had to choose and I was only allowed to get one, I want this set. And these are Playline. These are cheaper. But they're fully articulated. Really I like these outfits better.
Yeah, they look really good. I'm actually like shocked that they look so good.
The only thing is like it's hard to tell from the pictures, but I'm hoping that they are Barbie scale, just because So a lot of what Mattel has been doing recently is a lot of their dolls that are for like movies or they're like specific characters, they have a different scale. Like it's the ones they're doing for Disney, the Disney princesses is a different scale. Like the ones for Wicked, they're a different scale. They're like they can't share shoes with Barbie is my point. Like they have a different sculpt to them. And like I hope that these are Barbie bodies, but I don't think they are. I think it's going to be the kind of same thing as the Disney princess and Wicked, where they have a slightly different. Not that it's that big of a deal, but like it'd be nice,
Are the Disney ones shorter?
Some of them are. I think most of them are. But yeah, I think because I've got Elphaba here. Hold on. I don't know how. I've got Elphaba, and then I've got this Golden Dreams that you sent me that I received. So thank you about that. Okay, actually, I think like Elphaba and Golden Dream, like these, on her stand. They are the same height.
Okay.
So I guess they are the same height. I think maybe they just wanted it to be, because Barbie has really petite proportions. So, and I think they just wanted her to have, like, the Wicked dolls to have, see like the size difference.
Yeah,
for the feet.
That's intense.
I think they wanted it to look more realistic. So maybe it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be in my head. But still, I don't know. There's something about being able to mix and match with Barbie that, like, that's my favorite scale of doll.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wonder when they put these IP dolls out that have like a specific look and they wear specific clothing, if the intention is to redress them with other clothes, or do they do that? Do they change the scale on purpose so you can't do that?
That's a thought, actually. And so my thought that makes more sense, because, like you said, they're IP characters. So their point may be to not make them. I mean, fashion dolls, that's kind of the whole thing, though, is like switching them out. But like maybe it is to make it so like you can't switch their outfits. They're not meant to switch their outfits, technically, kind of. But my thought was that it was more that it's a separate doll line. It is not a Barbie doll line. You know what I mean? Like, it's not part of the Barbie line. So it's it's probably designed by a different department, or like the whatever. So it's a completely different toy line. So that's why it's not the same.
I just hope I can,
in my head canon.
I just hope I can dress Genu in a slutty outfit. That's all I care about. We'll make it work.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
yeah. So something will happen. There's that. All right. So these Monster High dolls, these Universal Monsters dolls,
they've been very polarizing online.
Yes. So if you don't know, you probably know, but they're coming out with Universal Monsters collabs, I guess, or whatever. We know, obviously, you're looking at the Mummy. We have Frankenstein and Dracula. I don't know if there's a fourth one or even a fifth one. I don't know if there's a creature. Anyway,
that would be cool. I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah, it's probably just the three that I can think of off the top of my head. But I think it's strange to put these dolls out because these characters are already represented in the Monster High universe. We've also already gotten a Dracula doll.
And a Frankenstein's monster.
And a Frankenstein's monster, although that was a manster, technically. It wasn't a girl doll, a ghoul. But it's very confusing, and I don't think this was a good move for them to do this, personally, because I think it's weird and it's just confusing, and I don't know. I don't think this is a smart collab, in my opinion. What do you think?
I'm wondering, and maybe we'll have to like put this to the chat to see what they think, but I'm wondering if this is kind of like a goodwill gesture with Universal, because there was this whole thing with the licensing of the likeness of certain characters. That's why Frankie in G3 is blue instead of green and no longer has the neck bolts. So it was kind of like that thing. So I'm wondering if there's something there, and maybe like they're trying to like be on good terms with Universal, because if it's actual Universal licensed character, like that version, whatever, then that's where my mind goes.
Yeah, these also don't look, I mean, they don't look great either, like just like in general, overall, I feel like. I don't know, there's some things about them I'm like, I don't know.
there's something off about the design. I like the Mummy. I will probably be getting the Mummy. Just I don't know. I don't care about the licensed character. I just look at the doll and I do kind of like the way that she looks. But the other two are kind of meh to me. Like, I don't know. If I was to look at the two Dracula options that I have, I would rather get the first one that came out. Yeah, that one. I would rather get that Dracula. I like that one better than the new one that we got leaks of.
Yeah, I almost wonder if they're like actual Skelectors or if they're like they almost look like budget to me. I don't know why, but they look like cheaper. They look like there's something like not.
I have a couple thoughts about it. So for the Mummy, to me, looks like it's going to be sold at a collector level by the amount of fabric that we have. Because if it was a play line, we wouldn't be getting the socks up to the knees. We would only be getting shoes. And the amount of strips of fabric hanging off her would be less. It's just like the collector dolls aren't like super incredible compared to like other doll lines when they do a collector version. But I can tell by the amount of fabric that's on the doll. So that's like, I can kind of see, and the length of the hair. I can see like that it would be probably listed as a collector doll. Also, if it's licensed, a character or a likeness, Yeah.
That's a good point, Flower Boy. Yeah, I mean, it could be some kind of like cross promotion kind of thing. Because there is a new Mummy movie coming out, so maybe that's.
Oh, there is. You're right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Do you have pictures of the other two, or are they on this page?
I don't have them off the top of my anything.
Are they Monster High Collector or?
Dream Glow Barbie and Ken.
Aw.
Dream Glow Ken is on my list. Monster High
X Universal. There we go.
Okay, here we go.
See, if we didn't get the those pictures are interesting.
Are
those like somebody was like, I fixed it.
Yeah, I made them better. Here's Dracula.
Yeah, see,
yeah,
I don't hate it. I don't absolutely hate it, but
no.
I think given the choice, personally, I kind of like the first one a little bit better. I just think it's interesting that, I mean, I wonder if it's supposed to be the same character. Like, because we've gotten how many Draculoras, how many Frankies, how many, you know what I mean? Maybe it is just another doll of the same character,
Yeah, I don't know.
That Frankenstein's monster, though, like, the promotional image looks okay, but then you see the picture of the doll, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we obviously don't have stock photos of these yet, so they could look completely different when we get them. But anyway, yeah, it would be cool to do like a creature.
Well, depending, because I don't know how you can improve on that. I love that one. That's one of my favorites.
This one is amazing. I unfortunately sold it, but I sold mine. But yeah. And the last thing I want to talk about is He-Man. So they're coming out with a He-Man Barbie or a He-Man Ken and a Tila Barbie. As a He-Man fan, I'm very excited about these. I'm especially excited about the Ken. Obviously, this is a new head sculpt for Ken. He's also on an unconfirmed body. Some people are saying he's on the Superman body. But who knows? Who knows?
I could see that just because of the amount of muscles that are defined muscles on it. It's hard to tell just by pictures sometimes, but yeah, you were the first person I thought of when I saw these pictures pop up on my Instagram feed. I was like, oh yeah. I know nothing about He-Man. I've never actually watched He-Man growing up. I think that was just a little bit before when I started being interested in like things that were in that time slot on TV, you know. But
it's never too late. It's never too late to catch up. Just saying.
But I wouldn't mind getting this doll. Like, even though like I said, I'm not necessarily a He-Man fan, I wouldn't mind getting this doll and then like customizing it to turn it into Hercules. Because that's one of the things I thought, especially because of the I don't know if it's a loincloth technically, but the thing that he's wearing on the bottom half, I could reuse that for that. So that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure. I might try to get two of him just because he's on a Made to Move. I'm trying to like get my hands on any Made to Moves at this point. Yeah. And I think the face sculpt is really good. I think he's really cute. It's a really cute face sculpt. The hair will be interesting because these are obviously like stock photos, so they look nice. Yeah. But some of these photos, I mean, even this photo is like, what's going on with the little?
He's about to ask for the manager.
Yeah. So I don't know. The hair will be interesting for sure. Because this length of hair on a rooted doll is tricky. Yeah. Just because it's like it's not super short, but it's also not long enough to be easily manageable. So it'll be interesting for sure. But
I'm getting flashbacks to because I have the Twilight dolls when Twilight came out. This is back before I like really got into collecting. Me and my friend group, we were all into Twilight when it came out, and I was gifted the Barbies and the Ken, from the movie when they first came out. So, and I still have them, but like the Edward Cullen doll has rooted hair and it's about this length. His is just a little bit shorter, but like, I'm getting flashbacks to that. And it's like, it can look good, but it's going to come out of the box like a helmet. It's going to be very heavily gelled. So
yeah. And it's probably gonna look bad. So
yeah. Well, yeah.
But yeah, those Twilight dolls, those Twilight boy dolls are like one of my favorite Ken dolls, which is really funny because I don't really like Twilight. I watched all the movies because I subscribed to HBO to watch Heated Rivalry, and once I got through that, I was like, "What else is on HBO?"
You're only a step away from Twilight.
Yeah, and so I watched all the Twilight movies in like one go, or not one go, but I like watched like one a night, like whatever. So now I know who all the characters are, and I know how awful those movies are. No offense to anyone who loves them, but anyway, I have a handful of the dolls, and I love the. I think my favorite is the curly-haired one,
Jasper.
Yes.
I think you customized one a while ago, right? You had a Jasper and you customized it.
Yeah. But I love that doll. But I love them because they're so light. They're so like pale. And I think that's great for customizing. Even like the Model Muse pose, I'm like okay with them being in that pose. But anyway.
Yeah, I have almost all of the dolls except I am missing the wet. Well, okay, I take that back. I have like half the dolls that are out, a little more than half of the dolls. I'm missing like the wedding set, and I'm missing Jasper and basically the siblings. But if I had the rest of the Cullens and I had the wedding set, then I'd have them all. And I can't decide if I want to sell them because I don't. Like I enjoy I read the Twilight books every once in a while in fall when I get that mood with when it's raining out and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily like need the dolls, especially since they're limited articulation. So like, do I want to try and complete the set, or do I want to sell the ones that I have? You know what I mean? I'm kind of in that weird spot. I haven't decided yet.
Well, I will take your boy dolls if you want. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was in my Twilight doll research, because after the movies, I was like, how many dolls are there? I was blown away at how many Twilight dolls they put out for these movies. It's insane. Angelus asks, do Monster High clothes fit on Barbies? I don't think so. Right?
No, they're a completely different scale. I have, just to hold them up next to each other. Do I have a more modern Barbie? I don't have a modern Barbie out here. I have all my vintage ones, but well, this is modern-ish. Side by side. Okay, so this is a G1 Monster High. That it's super, they're really thin and like big head, small body, like stylized. Whereas Barbie is meant to be more of a human scale, like 1/6 size human scale. So a G1 Monster High will not fit Barbie at all. G3 Monster High, however, they are a little thicker. However, they are still too small for, and I don't have a G3 one. I can't show you. I'm sorry. But G3, even though they are probably closer to fitting Barbie, they just wouldn't be the right scale because they're shorter than Barbie and not as big in the body. Hope that answers your question.
The heated rivalry to Twilight pipeline is wild. I agree, Mo. I agree. There was definitely stuff in between that too that I'm not gonna talk about, but the petite ones. Maybe not. I don't know.
Petite Barbie might be able to fit G3, like a Draculaura, or any of the curvy ones. So Draculaura, who else? Abby and
Patty.
Yeah. Like so if you took like the biggest Monster High doll and the smallest Barbie doll, like, they might be able to switch back and forth a little bit. The scale would be a little off, though. It's kind of like when you're switching out Rainbow High on Barbie. Like parts, like some of the Rainbow High outfits can fit on Barbie, but like they don't fit perfectly. They're not made for that body shape and scale.
Right. Thank you, Keith, for reminding me. Remember to like this live stream if you're enjoying it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Go over to Chad's channel also afterwards and subscribe to his channel. He also does doll stuff, but you know that already. You may try to make a Monster High and modify. Drag for Barbie. That's awesome. I would love to see what you come up with.
So that made me think of my Froggy stuff used to do Ever After High. So she would take Ever After High dolls and then rebody them on a Made to Move body, like a Barbie one, and it just kind of looks like they grew up. And then they had access to Barbie's wardrobe, but they still had the big head, and the heads didn't look as big compared to a Barbie body, which is kind of weird. It looked slightly more in scale. It was still big, but so you could probably do that for Monster High if you get a good skin tone match or paint the body or something.
Yeah, I think the skin tone would be your biggest challenge, probably. Okay, let's do Show Me Your Junk. Let's see.
Was there a prompt for this one I didn't see beforehand?
No prompt.
Okay.
Brat's clothes fit Monster High dolls pretty well, and some OMG as well, since they're similar scale. Okay. Brat's head onto a curvy Made to Move. Interesting.
I've seen a lot of people do the head swaps with a Barbie body, but with different doll lines. And if you get the skin tone match, it ends up looking kind of cool. And that just opens you up to having way more clothing options without having to make custom clothing anyway.
Right. Okay. So we have a couple submissions. The first one is from Alan. This is a custom Sailor Moon 24-inch Rainbow High runway friend.
That's the big one. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is really cool. I don't know, Alan, if you made this. If you did, that's amazing. Or whoever made it is pretty cool. I assume that the outfit was custom made as well, right? Because that
has to be. That looks too good. That has to be custom made. Yeah.
No, that's
and
awesome.
And the boots. Oh my God, that is amazing. I didn't realize it was the tall. I just thought it was a normal Rainbow High doll until you said that. And then now I'm looking at the scale of the fur behind it. It's like, no, yeah, that's got to be that really tall one. I had that one. Yeah. I had to get rid of it. It creeped me out for some reason.
See what you could have done with it?
Yeah. It still would have creeped me out. It's the size of a small child.
I mean,
but that looks so cool though.
Yeah, I mean, I still have my my Bratz, my Kylie Jenner Bratz.
Kylie.
That I still don't know what to do with it. I'm just like, I kind of want to put her in the alley with like a sign, like on her, like over her neck that says like something like inappropriate.
Inappropriate. I was going to say, definitely not haunted.
Yeah. Will not murder you in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So this is from Meryl. This is Cure Spicy and her partner Pam Pam.
Pam Pam, so cute. I'm assuming that's a little thing on the waistband.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm assuming Cure Spicy is the actual doll and Pam Pam is a little animal. I don't know what that is. Is it
It's her little friend.
Her companion.
It's adorable.
Oh, it's sewn onto the outfit. Okay, that's cute. Super cute. Well, thank you for that, Meryl. Next up, we have an Elvira. Always love Elvira. This was submitted by Sunny D. This is a NECA Elvira figure.
That looks
this
so
one is
cool.
articulated, which I didn't realize they made articulated Elviras. I've only seen like the and maybe I never really checked to see if they were articulated, but I assume they were all like figures or like figurines, like where there's like no articulation. But yeah, she's articulated, so that's cool. I love my Elvira dolls. I have both of them, or my Monster High Elvira dolls, and yeah, they're so good.
I kind of want to get the original one. Like, they have 3 of them now, right? There's 3 different Elvira Monster High dolls.
Yeah, the one is a SDCC exclusive, so it's a little harder to get your hands on. But yeah,
I really want the one the first one that came out, because it's in this outfit, I think. And I kind of wish I got her, and then I didn't, and then she sold out, and then I was like, oh, well.
Yeah, she's a little pricey on the secondhand market right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Elvira. And then the last submission is LOL OMG. This is Lev. This is submitted by Wanda. She purchased this about 6 years ago.
Has it been that long? Oh my gosh.
Colorful, sporty clothes, and his hairdo is full of fun graffiti. This is her favorite and only male from LOL. I have all the males from LOL, and I would say he probably is my favorite as well. I
love the color scheme that he's got.
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite about it. And the hoodie. Yeah. More hoodies for dolls.
And the hoodie. Yeah. But yeah, he's super, super cool. So that is that. Okay. How's everyone doing? Let's open some stuff up. So this first thing I have is a Squishmallow. I don't know what to expect. I'm sure it's going to be very anticlimactic. It's just the Mystery Squad Squishmallows. So
I remember was it for Easter last year? Maybe I think I got some like the mini Squishmallows, and they're like rubbery instead of the bigger ones are like a pillow, like a beanbag, but then the mini ones were little rubber ones.
Huh. All right. Let's see.
He's cute.
Cow.
That's adorable, and it is more. It's a plush. It's not the little rubber ones.
Yeah.
That's cute. I love those colors.
His name is Cornelius.
Of course it is. It's so cute.
Yeah, he is pretty cute. And he is soft. He's soft like a Squishmallow. If you've felt a Squishmallow, it's just a mini version of a Squishmallow. So
is he supposed to be an Easter egg? Is that why he's got the cool colors on him?
I don't know. So I asked my husband, I was like, hey, because he was going to Target, and I was like, hey, can you like look for something like Eastery for me? And so he picked this up, and I was like, I guess it's Eastery. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be like an egg, but I don't know. It just, there wasn't anything like overtly Easter about this, and I don't know. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know.
It's almost the shape, like it's like if he had his face painted like an Easter egg or something like that is what it looks like. Because the color, like he's brown, but then the colorful part is an egg.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's Easter enough. Easter adjacent.
It is Easter adjacent. Speaking of Easter, Easter is this weekend, right?
Yes.
I keep forgetting that. I'm like, oh right, Easter's coming up.
Yep. And, I have a special Easter video that I recorded last weekend that I'm going to be posting on Friday. Hopefully, posting on Friday. So look forward to that if you want to see my Easter video.
Thanks for joining, Keith.
Enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. Yeah, I was going to do an Easter video as well, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. So, wah, wah. All right. Let me know in the chat do you have any fun Easter plans, or if you have anything fun that you're doing this Easter, or if you have a fun Easter memory. I used to really love dyeing eggs. That was super fun as a kid, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Easter baskets, obviously, fun.
Of course.
I wish people would make. I wish it was more acceptable or more common to get Easter baskets as adults.
Me too. I love that. I love Easter baskets. Like, Easter was one of my favorite holidays because it's one of the few that has like actual things to do, like traditions and getting together and activities, like specific things. And I always loved searching for Easter eggs as a kid. Like, I loved that. They have a grown-up one where you go out and everybody they hide bottles of wine, and you have to go for adults. I've seen those videos online. Goofy Boozy, I have like 2 or 3. No, I have 3 because I think I just got another one. So I have 3 G3 Easter ponies, but only one of them I bought back in the 2000s when it came out, and it had the bunny ears and everything, and I still have it. It was a Target exclusive. The other 2 I got from like the flea market later, but I do have a couple. But talking about Easter and traditions and stuff like that, my family has a tradition every Good Friday. So like the Friday before Easter. We're not like super religious or anything like that, but it's just always been like the Good Friday. We get together, and that's when we would dye the Easter eggs. So it was always an event, always a thing. We would get together, dye the Easter eggs. We'd have our probably like a ham dinner or whatever we do for dinner. But the thing that made it, other than dyeing the eggs, the best part about it is we would make hot cross buns. And the hot cross buns that we make are not, if you look up a recipe online right now for hot cross buns, those are not what we make. We make something completely different that somehow is called hot cross buns. But it was a recipe we got off the Pillsbury container, I think, at one point. But it's literally like Pillsbury biscuit dough, and then you put cream cheese, sugar and cinnamon, and some raisins if you want, and then you like fold it up and pinch it, so it's like you pinch it twice so it has a cross on it. You bake it, and then when it cools off, you drizzle some like frosting sugar or whatever, the icing. You home make icing and drip it. They're really freaking good. If you've never tried it, you should try it.
It sounds really good. I don't know that I've ever had hot cross buns, like in general. Sounds good.
I think like more traditional hot cross buns use similar ingredients, but they're made differently than the way that we make them.
Got it. How many Easter Barbies would you say you have?
Actual Easter Barbies, I think I have 3 that are like actual, like they were marketed as an Easter Barbie. And then I have a few more dolls that are spring themed, or you know what I mean? Like they're flowers, or they look like something. They're in with my Easter collection, but they're not explicitly Easter dolls. But I think I only have 3 of the official ones.
The recorder. I remember having to play the recorder in grade school, and
yeah, me too.
I wish I still had that stupid thing, but yeah, not good memories.
Oh yeah, hot cross buns on the recorder. I forgot about that.
Margarita Spears Studio Smart. Margarita Spears Studio Smart.
Oh,
that's cute.
You know what? That's a good trade-off. You can't have chocolate. Here, have some cherry Mary Muffin dolls. I love that. I'm down with that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, no. Where'd I go? Oh, no.
Hi.
Oh, there I am. What am I doing here? Why is my brain not working right now? Nope, not again. There you are. Okay. So this? No.
There's too many options.
What is going on? I was trying to make you smaller, but oh. I mean, I still want you on screen. You can't get away that easily.
Oh, dang.
Hello, Eric. Welcome in.
Hello.
Ooh. Okay, so this is the. I'm gonna take this away for now. This is the Barbie. Is it Barbie Miniland or Mini Barbie Land?
Oh no, Mini Barbie Land. You're right.
Mini Barbie Land. It's in that series of the tiny little mini Barbie things. So these are the sequences in the Barbie movie where they're going from Barbie Land into the real world, and I just, to be honest, I really just want the Kens in here, but I think they're really cute. These are really cute little sets. I really love the space one and the bike one. I think those are my two favorite. But yeah, so these if you don't know, I got these on Amazon. I got them on sale for like $12. They might still be on sale. So go check out Amazon if you want these. But I will just go ahead and open it.
I'm curious about that, like that car, if that's like a Hot Wheels car, because that would be the perfect like crossover, or like two toys coming together.
Yeah. Tape.
And while you're
All right.
doing that, I'm gonna show this off. I finally got this girl, the Gala collection. I think she's like probably my new favorite of this line, because I love the Odile face molds. They're like one of my favorites. But there's just something about like her coloration and like the blue and just like, I don't know, she's so pretty. So I'll have to do a review of this one. And I got two, so I'm going to put one on a Made to Move and restyle her. So, but what is Gala collection?
She is really pretty. Like the colors are really nice on those.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's just something about the darker skin too. I like her like having the darker skin with the black hair and everything. Like I love my blonde Barbies. They're amazing, but I'm always like, I like anything else that's not just your typical blonde hair, blue eyes. Just because it's more interesting, because I feel like there's not as many. Well, that's not true. Nowadays, there's a lot more variety, but it's just, I don't know. I've always had way more blondes in my collection.
Donna Summer. I can see that.
I can see that. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So each of these has like a piece of like molded plastic holding the figures and the actual vehicle in, and I didn't take them off. I don't know that I'll take them off just yet, but so this is the car one. I actually just noticed that they're like puzzle pieces, so they click together.
Oh, the bottom. Okay. Cute. So you can like have them like display them across. You got to put them in the right order to get to the human world and then to get back to the Barbie world.
What's the right order though?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
So yeah, this is super cute. So you have a little Barbie, a little movie Barbie, movie Ken. This is from that scene. And they're going from Barbie Land into the real world. This is super cute. I don't know. This is adorable. Barbie Land.
I love that. And I love that they're in their outfits from that scene too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super, super cute. So also, if you're not familiar with the mini Barbie Land whole concept, there's a bunch of at this point. There's a bunch of play sets. There's a bunch of figures. All the figures are in this like tiny little scale. But yeah, this is just a continuation of that line, I guess. So next up we have this is interactive actually. So this is the boat scene, but then you can make the little dolphin and the seagull kind of do a little
That's
thing.
cute. I like that.
I mean, it's cheesy, but it's whatever. And there's a little knob.
It's the little things.
It is the little things. So yeah, I guess it's Barbie Land. I don't know. I don't remember it being called Barbie Land for some reason. But anyway, yeah. So they are also in their super cute little outfits. Where are these Barbies?
Right.
Yes, cake toppers. Cake toppers.
Oh, yeah.
Or dolls for dolls. These make great dolls for dolls for sure. And then these are the ones I would love actual Barbies for. So this is the like the bike riding scene.
Get the tandem bike going. Yeah. Oh, and it spins. That's cool.
Yeah, it spins. So, but yeah, they are dressed up so cute. I remember watching the movie and being like, oh, those are really cute outfits. I hope they like do something with that. Even if they're like fashion packs or something. I don't know. Something.
That would be nice. Mattel, are you listening? We want fashion packs.
Yeah. But I don't know. Who knows? And then the last one is the space one, which is really fun. This one. All right, I will take the plastic off this one because I can't do the interactive part without.
I love how they had them posed like literally the way in the movie with Kim hanging off the back.
Yeah. So here he is, and you can make the.
Oh, that's so cool!
Yeah, I don't know. It's cute. It's super cute.
I love that.
But yeah, and also in all the or some of these, there are places where you can put them because they all have this little heart kind of base to them. But yeah, so I guess you're meant to kind of click them together. Yeah, maybe. I need you to vamp for me.
Oh, I did I show you my new Gala doll?
All right.
I've got nothing to show. Oh, I went to Sacramento Anime or Sac Anime or no, not anime. Sac Comic Con a couple weeks ago.
I saw that. How was that?
That was wild. I spent way too much. I didn't think I was going to spend money. I was like, there's not going to be stuff I want here. I spent way too much money. But yeah. But I did take a video, so that will be coming out at some point in time.
Yeah, I did. They do C2E2, which is Chicago's like comic book convention thing, and made a video on that as well, but I didn't go this year just because I went last year and there wasn't a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
It was a lot of comics, obviously. A lot of like plushies, a lot of action figures, which I love action figures, and I definitely like. I think I picked a couple up, but very little dolls for sure. So I was like, is it worth going again? Probably not. So
I underestimated what I was going to see at the Sacramento Comic-Con. There was, I mean, not a lot. That was like the primarily like there was a lot of art, there was a lot of comics, there was a lot of video games, and most of the booths that had toys or collectibles, it was more like, is it like action figures, pop figures, stuff like that.
Right.
But there was a handful of booths that did have dolls, and one booth had some of the Spice Girl dolls that are on my Grail list for only $100 each, but it like I wasn't planning on spending any money, let alone $100. You know, like whatever. So like I ended up, spoiler alert, not getting them, unfortunately, and I'm kicking myself for not. But I've never seen them in person, so like I was shocked to like see them. I kept going back and looking at them, and I'm like, can I justify it? But
why are they so expensive?
Just because it was like one of the last sets that they made after Hasbro bought Galoob, and they were produced by Hasbro, and I guess they were just higher quality. They were nicer, and I think because they were kind of at the end of the run, this was after Ginger left. So it was only the 4 of them, and like the hype around the Spice Girls brand was kind of going down, I think, at that point. So they didn't produce as many of them, so they're harder to find. So because of that, coupled with the fact that they're so high quality compared to the other ones, they just are more sought after. I should shut up. I should stop talking about it because people don't go buy them. Don't raise the prices on eBay.
Don't buy them and try to sell them to Chad.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, no, what? Something like that. Yeah, get them and then sell them to me. There you go.
Or sell them to you at a lower lower price.
Sell them to me at a reasonable price.
Yeah. I think you're interested in new Disney Princess line. I forgot what it's called. The Cinderella.
Yes.
Ariel. What is this new line?
I think it's the Sparkle line or something. Sparkling Princess. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, the new Sparkling Princess dolls. They only have Ariel, Jasmine, Cinderella, and Rapunzel. I think there's only those 4. But I'm absolutely getting them. They're kind of like Mattel's version of collector Disney dolls, kind of. Not really, like, I don't know if they're Playline or collector. They're slightly more expensive. They're slightly better quality. They have articulation. Oh, and Belle. Thank you. Goofy Boothy put that in it. Yeah, I see that in the chat. There is 5. So, but anyway, yeah, they're higher quality. They have nicer outfits. I think the outfits like the best thing about them. Oh, their faces though. They're like everybody's like gushing over their faces. But good night, George.
Good night, George. Yeah, I am not plugged into Disney at all. Speaking of plugs,
what? Oh, was that a hint? If you're in Northern California, I have 2 events coming up. On April 11th and April 26th. So April 11th is the World Doll Day show. Also, I want to mention, I'm not going to be at this event, but on the day before, on April 10th, which is a Friday, is the Doll Artist Expo, and it's put on by the same people that do the World Doll Day show. But they she asked if I would mention it and, asked if I wanted to be a vendor, but I don't have like a lot of custom dolls or anything. Plus I have to work. So I wasn't able to go to that one, but I'm going to try to get off work early to go as a guest. But there's that too. But I'm going to be a vendor at the World Doll Day show on April 11th, selling dolls from my collection. And then on April 26th is the Roseville Toy Show. So if anybody's in Northern California, like Roseville area, that's more general toys and collectibles. The World Doll Day show is more specifically dolls. The Roseville Toy Show is everything. And they're both amazing. I've been vendor at both of them in the past, and a customer, and they're all amazing. And if you've been watching videos on my channel, you see the pitch. I have the little commercial that I made.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. But yeah, definitely if you're in the area, come see it.
Yeah, I mean, you're like practically a pro at vending now, right?
A pro, I don't know. I just kind of hang out and I'm like, buy my stuff. I'm very negotiable on prices too. I notice like some vendors are so like, this is the price. This is what it, like whatever. And people are like, would you take 45 for all of this big pile of stuff? I'm like, sure. Because I'm like, I just want to get rid of it at this point. But
the trick is to price just a little higher than what you would normally price something. That way you can go down and be like, all right, I'll give you like $5 off, $10 off.
Yeah. Well, what I've noticed though is I think in my experience, what I've noticed is that most of my prices are already marked lower, so nobody bothers haggling. Like every once in a while, some of my bigger ticket items that have a higher price tag, like I don't feel comfortable matching eBay prices because that's just like, I feel like that's gouging. You know what I mean? Like, so I try and keep it below that. But like sometimes they'll be like, well, you take like $5 less or whatever, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So I'm happy to meet, because I'd rather it go to somebody who's a collector, or whatever, who's going to appreciate it. Because these are things that I'm not able to appreciate in my own collection right now. So,
I mean, also, I feel like people go to those things. They go to like toy shows and all that and doll shows to get a better deal versus going to eBay. I feel like eBay is definitely like the top, like that. This is, you're not going to pay more than this on eBay probably. And people, whenever I go to like antique malls, I'm like, this is just like eBay pricing. Like, I don't know why I'm even like.
Oh, and what I've noticed most people doing, and this is no shade to other vendors by any means, because like, a lot of these people this is what they do for an income, and I'm not. A lot of these dolls I'm selling off, I've made money back from doing YouTube reviews. Like I'm not trying to make a profit either. I'm literally just trying to make space in my bedroom. So it's easy for me to mark everything lower. I do notice other vendors will like go to eBay and then they'll use that as to decide what to mark their price. I do the same thing, but I go to decide what not to mark my price because I want to mark it lower because I want to sell it.
Right.
So,
I think people are a lot more savvy than people give people credit for. So
and Google Lens is a thing, and I've seen a lot of people doing that, which is fine. I mean, if you find a price that you're happy selling it at and the customer is happy buying it at, then there you go, So.
Yep. Speaking of selling, I will be selling stuff on Whatnot next week, next Thursday. So if you can make it, you should hang out. It's basically a live stream that's not as chatty. It's a little more transactional, I guess. But I'm still in the process of downsizing. Even though I said I was like good at a certain point, I just kind of was like, you know what, I can do more. So that is from my last 3 downsizing videos. It's all that stuff. I'll be selling along with. So it's like dolls and a lot of clothing. I might be adding some more stuff. So if you go to my Whatnot page, I will see you there. You can also, on Whatnot, you can pre-bid on stuff. So if for some reason you're not able to make the show, you can pre-bid, and if no one bids above you, then congratulations, you get the thing. So that's also a thing. Just to put that out there. But yeah, next Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. That was my spiel. Anything else? Anything else you want to chat about? Get off your chest. You want to start any doll drama?
Doll drama? I mean, yes, but no. I don't know how I feel like it's because like a lot of my content has shifted from the new stuff to the vintage stuff and the thrifting and flea markets, but somehow there's been so much doll like YouTuber drama, or doll content creator, I'll say, because it's not just YouTube. It's like, and like there's so many, I keep seeing a lot of drama happening, and somehow I'm able to like stay out of it, and like, because it's people that I'm friends with, it's people that I interact with and stuff like that. And I just happen to notice it, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna be back here doing my thing, playing with my ponies. I'm just gonna, like, and I'm like, because it's just like wild. So there's a lot of that. I don't want to like get into specifics, but it's like somehow I've been able to like avoid being part of it. I'm like, I don't want to comment. I don't want to add to it. I don't want sites to turn on me or something like that. I don't know. It's funny.
It is wild how much it does. It feels like there is a lot going on right now, and I don't know why. Yeah. Just like different things. But yeah,
and
I'm
there's
the same way.
Multiple different ones too. It's not just like one YouTuber or one Instagram person, like whatever. There's like multiple different ones that I keep noticing just recently, and they're not related. And it's like, what is going on in the doll community right now? And
I think it's the change in weather. I think that's what it is. It's the spring craziness. I don't know.
I know. I've just been trying to keep my head down. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing. I of course will follow the drama. I'll be like,
oh hell yeah!
How does this,
get the popcorn? Go, but get the tea. I want it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff is, in my opinion, it's just like drama for drama's sake. I feel like.
I feel like it kind of is sometimes, yeah.
Like why? Like what are you talking about? Why is this a thing? I don't get it. But maybe it's just because I'm like 1,000 years old, and I don't.
That's what I was thinking about me. I think I'm too old, and like I don't personally don't care enough about the topics that are being discussed, and I don't think I'm relevant enough. I'm like, I'm okay with that. I don't think people care enough to like be, like think it matters or anything. But it also like it might just depend on like the content as well, and like I don't know, how much are you paying attention to the new stuff? Yes, people are bored and they need something to do and talk about.
Yeah. And it's I don't know. But whatever. Okay. Well, that's what Cal said. I sensed
the drama, and I came as fast as I could. Yes.
Yeah. So funny. Any pony drama?
Not really. No. That I can think of anyway. There's not like a lot of news in the pony world. So, and the only thing is like, people complain about like scalpers, but that's really nothing new. So like the conversation never really goes anywhere because they're like, yeah, we already complained about that a while ago.
Okay, Barbie Dream Fest. That
Okay, there's
that whole situation is so like, yeah. What cracks me up about that whole story is people making videos about it who weren't there,
Yeah.
or who have no connection to it, or like, but they're just like,
oh, they were
talking
quick
about
to
it.
jump on that bandwagon. And
Yeah,
there's people that are comparing it to the Willy Wonka experience. Then there's other people who are like, no, it's worse than the Willy Wonka experience because XYZ reasons. And then it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's so funny when the people who do like the news stuff, like there's very few people that I actively follow, and when they like talk about it, they just kind of give their opinion, laugh about it, and then move on. And it's like that's kind of how I feel at the it's like it is what it is. It sucks, but
yeah, yeah. Your
I'm
granny
sick by
was
me,
a
yes.
very wise woman. Yeah, it's entertaining. Everything is entertaining these days.
Yeah.
It's with everything going on in the world, this like
Another
all this, like,
distraction.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just it's easy. I think it's easy to get sucked into this like doll drama because I feel like people are looking for distractions and looking to.
No, you're right, because I'm like, out of any of the communities, why is this the one that has that has so much of like those controversies happening left and right? Whether it's about the dolls, whether it's about the people who are reviewing the dolls, whether it's about somebody else who isn't reviewing, like whatever. It's like all these. Anyway, it is what it is. But anyway, I'm beating a dead horse at that point.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to call it. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Chad, for joining. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Again, don't forget to hit the like button if you are enjoying the live stream. Subscribe to my channel. Go over to Chad's channel. Subscribe to his channel. Next week, I have a whatnot. Don't forget that. Chad has a couple doll shows coming up in a few weeks. Go check them out.
Come buy my stuff.
Come buy stuff. But yeah, so thank you everyone for joining. And I don't have a new video this Friday. I'm sorry.
Ooh, hiss.
I know. But I have an excuse. I was sick this weekend, and I'm just now feeling okay. So, but I'll make it up to you somehow.
You can come over to my channel. I will have a video on Friday. So, and it's an Easter one.
Yes, go over to Chad's channel. Give him lots of love. Anyway, good night, everyone, and we will see you soon.
Good night.
Bye.